Just because you're not on the street looking like a crazy person doesn't mean you're not mentally ill. Hi, I'm Lou, and this is season 3 of my mental health series. This series is titled Mental Health Illnesses in Everyday Life, and this episode is titled First Aid and Grapes. Before I dive into the topic, I just want to state that mental health is actually deeper than you think, because you might think it's just when you hear the word mental health illness, you just think, oh, mental. But then it's actually closer than you think. It's in your family, your friends, your community, or even when you look into the mirror, it's yourself. And it's actually deep because when you have a cut on your hand, people see that, oh, you have an injury or something happened to you, but then nobody actually knows what is actually going into what is actually happening in your head, which is mind bleeding. Your mind is wounded, and nobody is actually saying that. You can smile through the day, but no one actually sees how hurt you are. And these are instances that you need therapy, or signs that you need therapy concerning grief and FA. First off, if you are the victim, there is no way you would go through something so traumatizing that you would not need therapy. You would obviously need somebody to speak to, because you would keep on drowning in your head. You need to actually speak up if you have been raped or have been sexually assaulted in any way, whether a man or a woman. You speak up, and you have the right to speak up and to talk to a therapist, because sometimes when you talk to people, it's fair. A problem shared is a problem half solved, but then it is risky when you say it to the wrong people that might downplay what you are feeling. So it's best to talk to a therapist when you have been FA'd or you have been gripped, because it could lead to PTSD, it could lead to a it could lead to lifelong problems. A lot of things could happen to you. So if you have been FA'd or you have been gripped, then kindly speak up, talk to a therapist. Number two is the person that has committed the crime. I think it's even deeper than therapy. I think you need a psychiatrist, because how would somebody tell you no, and somebody did not give you consent, and you are forcing yourself on that person? I feel like if you are deeper than a mentally ill person, you are actually not alright, and you need a psychiatrist and a therapist, and after that, jail time. Because how would you actually put yourself in a position for somebody to be to feel harmed by you, for somebody, for you to be oppressing a person? That is the deepest form. And like I said, you need a psychiatrist, a therapist, and jail time. Another set of people that obviously need therapy are the people that support the person that has created the crime. What do you mean if she had not followed here? This would not have happened to her. What do you mean if she had not gone there? This would have. Okay, like, why don't you actually tell the offender what the offender did? Can't they actually control themselves? Like, why are you supporting? What do you mean? Oh, it's because it's because she can't cover her mouth, or she cannot keep quiet. She likes to cast things. And the worst of these people are women that say these kind of things. Aren't you a girl? Like, I cannot believe that there are actually people that would are very alright with somebody doing something to another woman. But as they say, advice is filled in the mouth of the person that the problem has not happened to. I don't know how I'm going to say it that you understand, but yes, nobody understands the pain. It's only the person that wears the shoe that knows where it's affecting them. On maybe it's until it happens to you, or it happens to somebody around you, before you would actually understand that, oh, this is actually bad. I think you also need a psychiatrist, and you need a therapist to help you remove that toxicity, that wickedness in your mind. Because how would you support somebody to grip, or to SA another person? That is the depth of wickedness, and you need therapy. And lastly, the parents of both the offenders and the victim. For the victim, you need to help your child in therapy and make sure your child gets justice, not just compensation and to tell your child to sorry or to calm down or just that life is taking. No. Please make sure your child goes through therapy. And if you can do group therapy with your child so that you know how to treat that person or that your child in a better way, follow up with their therapy sessions and make sure they get better. And as for the parents of the offenders, I first off, you should make sure that your child is accountable. You also need therapy if you don't make sure that your child is accountable for their actions, because that is just wickedness. Like I said, you are also part of the people that are supporting. They are part of the supporters of the group. So make sure your child gets therapy and has a psychiatrist and actually serves jail time. Yes. So therapy is 5,000 naira only per session at Room Care Clinic. You can do it online or face to face, whichever one is comfortable enough for you. If you can afford to buy that terrible shawarma, you can afford therapy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2. Bye.